had gotten away with that election, Nigeria is finished. Because the blueprint will now be, for election is violence, only way is violence and money.
Money.
We didn't spend a dime on election day. All we could do is just pray that these people take their money and vote for us.
Well, now you peeped into my book, because that was going to be my next question.
Okay.
Do you think it was a major collaboration between not just the fact that you tweeted, but yes, the people love the governor, but then we saw videos making rounds where people were saying, they said it in Yoruba, of course, they're saying, oh, we collected their money, but then we voted for them. So do you think it was a major collaboration between the people and, yes, your tweets were going round?
My checkmating INEC, because when the election started, the results were being uploaded every 30 minutes. You know, it's about 3,700 polling units that they upload there. When it got to 2, hey, 5 hours, and I already knew what was going on. They were trying to, how are we going to manipulate? Okay, let's add, but when you are losing by 60 to 70,000 votes, it's kind of hard to manipulate that. And I heard the Senate president was trying to call the coalition center. And that is like my godfather, Akpabio.
But you already said
he was calling me. They were calling me to delete. I said, sir, sorry, I don't. Everybody, you guys have literally just gone against my uncle. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys are seeing this man. I can't delete anything. My uncle Aliko called me to delete. I said, Uncle, I'm only deleting. Until INEC announced, I'm only deleting anything. Do you understand?
Okay.
Who else did they say was calling? Faleke. That one too retweeted me, was saying that I should focus on my music. Yeah. I said, well, politics is not a job. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you are there to serve the people. So he said, focus on let us focus on our politics. See, that's the mentality. Let us focus on our politics. Well, and let me tell you guys, you guys are getting old. Now your children go suffer around. I'm telling you, now your children go suffer around. Like, it got to a point where it was the Osun people that were beating the people that were trying to seize ballot box. People are tired. And they should be very scared. And let me tell you something. My uncle should be an example to all other government officials, governors. When you stand by the people will stand by you.
That's correct.
Do you know what it is to beat people that have rigged in 400 and something thousand votes? 400 and something thousand votes. Don't be joking. I don't think Ekiti, the winner got what? Is it 200 or something?
200. I was there live. I'm from Ekiti State, so don't even go there.
I don't try.
Don't go there. Okay, now let's talk serious business.
No. But how was your election day and Osun's election day was way different?
No, you remember my intro was Osun State election made it feel like it was presidential election.
And apart from that, like the people of Osun State, you guys don't know what you've done, not only for the states,
for Nigeria,
but for Nigeria. You're giving Nigerians hope that because if they are taking this one, I don't think there's hope for anything. Do you understand? Why can't there be different parties in different states? The people should be able to choose who they want. It's only fair. And with all odds against us, my uncle came out triumphant, and it just proves to me that God is real. He had gotten away with that election.
And we have seen
Nigeria is finished. Because the blueprint will now be...
spoke passionately about his uncle, Governor Ademola Adeleke. We have seen how he continued to repeat the fact that his uncle was about to be cheated. And obviously, from the way he has spoken in this video, he did everything he did days and weeks to the election, and even on the day of election, simply because he was fighting for the interests of his uncle. Now, we do not need a Davido as Nigerians to help us fight for a better nation. In fact, we have, if we are serious and if we are ready, we already have all that we need. We need close to 200 million Davidos today, who form, the mass of the Nigerian population. Now, the way Davido has spoken, as far as I'm concerned, this is the approach everyone who supports Peter Obi should take. And this is the way we should also speak. We should see Peter Obi as our uncle. The way Davido has spoken about Governor Ademola Adeleke as his uncle, that is the way we ought also, all of us supporters of Peter Obi, ought to speak of Peter Obi as our uncle. Meaning that the way Davido has defended and fought for his uncle is the same way and manner we all supporters of Peter Obi should defend and fight for Peter Obi as we march towards the 2027 presidential election. We can see that in this last election that took place in Osun State, Davido was a major factor. He was able to rally the people. Each and every one of us can play the same role in rallying people to ensure that this time around, Peter Obi is not cheated like it happened in 2023. We could see in the video, Davido saying that he heard that the Senate president, was making moves. He heard that James Faleke was making moves. He was tracking each and everyone that was making moves, and he was immediately putting out the actions online, to kind of sabotage, those efforts. So he did not hold anything back. So as Nigerians, as people who support Peter Obi, who believe he is the only candidate at this point in time who has got the character, who has got the competence, who has got the compassion to take Nigeria to a new level, we also must act in like manner, just like Davido, and fight for Peter Obi and defend Peter Obi and rally people to come out, to vote for Peter Obi. So I think much of what Davido has said in this video is very instructive, and I think this should inspire us to show us that nobody is coming to help us. Davido, has come and has gone all the way out to help his uncle. It is our own time to also go all the way out to help Peter Obi, so that this time around, he will not be cheated like it was in 2023. So, once again, this is an historic moment for us. The 2027 presidential election is our best chance ever to get Peter Obi elected. I hope that this time around, it will be a reality. Thank you very much. I'll see you in my next video.